seems like 3, it
I
seems like
said-
30.
I said, on the first day after 9 o'clock. it's
Sir,
like
how are
we've
you?
Never been gone.
I know.
You just pick right back up.
Right up.
A lot better. A lot
Yep.
better.
It's just that first hour that's a flurry, but after that.
After that, it's like old school.
I feel like that's
Or that
been
same-
there for, you know.
Saying comes from old school.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know, I said to him, he said, well, call me.
So it's good. It's good to see all the kids.
Yeah.
We lost. Leave it in there.
Is that the Tuesday night crew?
So there's paper
the Tuesday
here,
night
there
band
wasn't
people?
paper down there.
The one
So
that
I
they got
figure I've been
put
promoted.
in the
I've been moved
future
up
home of
closer
the
to the
jam show.
Yeah.
I would hope
And
so.
I said, I don't know, I said,
And who else is-
Andrew?
On a positive note, they got that dumpster at 8:15.
Oh,
Right during
Andrew sat
school
here.
time, they got that
It doesn't
dumpster at
matter, just sit
8:15.
there.
Everybody.
They brought her.
And who's
another
our other-
dumpster, and she didn't ask for it.
I just sat those down
So I wanted to get
arbitrarily.
my dumpster out, so.
There's no
Anyways.
assigned seat.
Fingerprint
Is his name Nick?
lettering for everybody.
Yes,
And then I want
So-
louder.
yes.
Is Andrew, do you know? Is Andrew not coming? What time is it? Oh, we still have time.
Oh, boy.
I do, and good thing we don't have a phone book in.
I have to get out a magnifying glass, anything like that, yeah. The phone book was big.
Yeah.
Worse than worse.
That was a
I
bad
don't know, do you want me to get the, do we need any, can we get this going, or do you think?
Why do we need it?
Here's bylaws.
I say,
And you
you know, this is gonna be a
just text
problem for
them.
you
Do we need
someday.
it?
Yeah, yeah, 'cause we take a lot of harassment.
Because I thought about that the last.
Yeah, I got some younger.
Mission statement on there to keep people focused.
Everybody does this. That isn't the point, it's consecutive. is what-
Right, well, and, I mean, I missed because my husband got in a car accident 5 minutes
I
before the
remember
meeting.
that one.
Like, it was like, I was like,
Heather's like, hey, can we
Right,
change the
right.
times?
Chair and say, hey, I'm gonna be, I have to make some.
yeah.
It's convention, but I asked her before, I said I'm going. So no, she was like, yeah,
It is warm in here. We have to start feeling.
So,
down to the court.
That many to peel.
No, I didn't. And I'm joking, I'm sorry. You'll find it out.
That's okay, I love it, I love it.
And Kathy and,
Heather and I decided somebody needed to do it, and she,
that part of it.
because of
Catch it pretty quick.
I thought you came down here.
My
I
children,
don't think I've ever met him.
it's,
I know how to hit record.
Might not.
I do, my workmanship,
I don't know that, I'm sorry, I don't know that.
so I do others.
because
He
I'm
was also
I think
on
she
the
does,
thing.
she does things different than me, maybe, but.
Well, it used to be.
just joking.
Oh,
That's funny.
oh, that turned out.
Yeah, like I said, I get it too.
I said, well, their grass is, I'll do it. I went,
Oh, come on. People pick on me. Once in a while, I'll get someone who's,
and,
you know, respectful. I had a young man in Wesco, and he was,
I missed your birthday.
must have been like an outdoor worker, and he had a really
I know, I didn't
candy
know, you
work
don't,
on.
like, where, did you
He
guys?
was digging for a certain excuse me, but I said, when you get,
Yeah.
If that isn't this profession,
up to the counter,
That's all that
and
matters.
I go up to the counter,
Since I have the cutest, oh, I didn't bring it.
How's she,
get up there, and they said, you paid for your water.
She drop them off, pick it up, bus, what's the story there?
a member of this commission.
I thought, oh my gosh, what a sweetheart.
Nick hasn't even very involved in it, I guess.
I mean,
No, I
Hasn't managed to make it to one meeting yet.
should be respectful.
That gives you hope for
Yeah,
the future.
absolutely.
I can tell you what he looks like.
Walking right now and I'd be like, yeah, literally. Yeah, no, I have no clue. No clue.
Is there anyone else?
No, we're thinking, yeah, you can move on down.
He's still a member though, right?
Nick,
Nick is still a member, we've just never seen Nick.
he's never come.
Oh.
So we need to check on that, Kelly. We're gonna let you know as
I'm gonna make a note of that.
Kelly goes,
Well,
oh.
that brings up an interesting point. It is our, I think attendance,
It is in the bylaws.
yeah, attendance, and so, yeah.
So we'll send him a letter.
Attendance is important.
Do a wellness check.
Yeah, do a wellness check. As we're joking, that's a enough.
I'm gonna do C-click fish.
We're not on record, are we?
Not yet. I did have it. and what time is it? Is that right?
Yeah, it's accurate.
I usually have mine. We have a few more minutes, so.
Okay.
He might.
We're already
So we can still
recording
jump
it.
around.
You're not recording
I'm not
it, right?
recording it
You
yet.
guys want me to crack a window or you think we'll be okay?
Honestly, I like the heat up here.
Crack a window.
All right,
When,
I would like the window open.
Should we go?
okay, is there a second that motion?
I'll make that motion.
To crack a window?
No.
No.
Well, not reality, crack it.
Oh,
Yeah.
open,
you're saying
I think you both mean the same thing. There's just-
One saying open and one saying closed, so we're at a standstill here and I'm
We want it cooler.
You're the great divine. You need to make your judgment.
not making this stuff.
ask a question and regret asking the question?
I actually have switched.
It needs to be cool.
I try to be polite, so I'm raising myself.
It is so cold this fall.
Interesting.
I considered turning my heat on last night, but talked myself out of it.
I considered bringing some apple cider.
It's very organized.
She on
Well, the
vacation.
leaves are down. There's a spot in town that could,
With.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hurry up this fall cleanup.
That's what
Yeah, she
I still got windows
Kirsten's doing
open.
the same thing when her daughter gets married.
Or like third or fourth week.
I did this morning, Kathy. I-
The
Well, we're gonna
I- I-
blackberry trees.
I don't think we're gonna do the fall
aren't gonna eat that
cleanup
much.
as much as.
Yeah, I like
And I
gray.
sleep with the bedroom window open always.
Yeah. And it's been so cold.
It was cold and windy though last
You
night.
know, you can put more,
Yes, I agree.
Project, I thought these two were the same.
But they're.
In your warmest pajamas.
That's right.
Yeah, tone back.
But I like,
Me too.
What is happening?
Did it grow up around them?
I say this when I was in Florida, Michiganders are
Oh, they are.
I
yeah,
forgot to ask, I forgot to
yeah.
ask.
Lucas,
It was
we
yesterday,
really.
you were gonna have.
No disappointment when the weather.
No, I was not. No,
Billy Bob.
Lucas.
Plan on the weather
Right.
to be good,
Yeah,
ever.
if winter comes and we get a dump load, we just take it.
This is,
I have a twin brother,
this is,
and I work at Bear Lake, so I know him from sports there, but he's also an official for sports. And my
yeah, well, I had a
we know
conversation
each
with her.
other through all sports.
So I'd like to get a little bit better idea what exactly we're talking about.
He's on the city planning
Police
commission,
department,
and he's been on
police
it for.
department, we're fighting and scrapping over every freaking dollar. It's 4 o'clock.
You're looking.
Yes.
We need to get involved.
Sure, sure.
All right, I am going to call the September Neighborhood Restoration and Beautification Commission to order. Kelly, can you take roll?
Sure. Commissioner Lasky,
Here.
Vice Chair Safford,
Here.
Commissioner Garowski, Commissioner Shimke, I'm sorry,
I'm here.
and Chair Harless.
Here.
Okay, and then Commissioner Lucine is not here.
All right, any public comment on agenda-related items? Nope, okay. So, does anyone want to make an motion to approve the agenda?
so moved.
I'll support.
Perfect. And approval of the meeting minutes from the August 7th meeting, would anyone like to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll support that.
Oh, are we supposed to all, yeah, all in favor?
Yes.
Aye.
Aye.
For both.
For both. Okay, unfinished business. Banner update, we don't really have a banner update, right, Chief? We're still working through the process.
Yeah, just trying to keep our eye on the timeline of that project in Maple Street, and as that kind of, I get my hands around what that is, then we can probably discuss a little further and what that looks like.
Yeah, so I guess we might, until we have movement with the banners, we probably will remove it from the agenda. But just keeping in mind that downstairs Chief could show us right where they're at. He has a whole bunch of banners ready to be hung up and ready to go when the time is right. Okay,
Good.
Does anyone have any objection to removing it from the agenda going forward until it comes back around again?
So we don't have a timeline. It could be next spring.
Well, if I may.
Yeah.
This conversation for this commission, to be respectful of time, is tied into what the timeline is for the installation of those lights. So once I get a better idea of what that looks like,
Yeah.
then I can bring and say, okay, maybe let's start having this discussion. And otherwise, we're just kind of spinning our wheels a little bit if we don't know when a potential canvas could go in, canvas beating lights, so.
And that depends on consumers then, as far as the timing then? Is that
Well, that project is being managed through DPW and through consumers as well. So just trying to get my hands around what the timeline looks like and then bringing it back to this commission for further discussion.
who maintains the lights themselves, like if they burn out?
Well, it depends on whose light it is. If it's a city light, the city does. Most of them are consumers' lights, and there's actually a mechanism that you can report online.
Is that true of the lanterns also, the historic looking lanterns? That's consumers as well?
The ones downtown?
Yeah.
I don't suspect so, but I can probably get you, what's that?
Those are ours.
Those are, been confirmed, those are the cities. And the DD, you mean the DDA?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
right.
those are the cities.
The decorative.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they be lovely all over the whole city? But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So as I get my hands around what that timeline looks like, I can bring that back to the commission to start having conversations about if that's a potential canvas for our banners or not.
Because sometimes when those are burned out, they're burned out for a long time.
Well, you could do a see-click fix for them.
A what?
A see-click fix, use the city app.
Oh,
It has a wrench or something on it.
Yeah,
If you'd like to, I can go offline after the meeting and walk you through See-Click Fix. It's
well, if I remember, can I take notes?
you can do it if you'd like.
I'm sorry.
it's just an app that the city has that things like that can be reported through. And once you have the app, it's actually
Okay.
really step-by-step easy to use. The nice thing about See-Click Fix is if you do report something, you will get a message back letting you know that the report's been received, and then a follow-up of,
And they don't necessarily know who you are?
you can report anonymously.
Yes.
Yes, yep. So it is a really nice feature that, again, I think we've talked about on this commission before, that it's also part of our job to promote people to use that. If they want to report blight or, anything like that, it's a nice way to do it, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, on to the US 31 corridor beautification. At our last meeting, you had updated us, you went to the, kind of the community meeting. Has anyone gone to anything or have any updates since then?
I met with David Blair from the Tree Commission. and
Okay.
he's really active and really wants to be involved in this.
Good.
And Andrew, I think you're on that now too. And it kind of depends, he was going to get together with Jeff McCula and just see what all MDOT is willing to do, because they're kind of, with the money and everything, they're gonna be the spearheading, because there really is no money for it unless MDOT, but it sounded like they were going to provide the trees, correct?
To my understanding, yes. Because you've had 2 public input sessions now, MDOT has. And at the last one, they really went over a kind of high-level overview of the entire plan, starting from Stronach Road all the way to 55 intersection. And that's what it sounds like, at least from some of the grant money that they have available
Yes.
to help with
Would
greenery.
help with that, so I thought, yeah, working with Jeff, working with the Tree Commission, and my suggestion would be to get and I mentioned that when we got together, I'd like to see somewhat of a professional plan. I think sometimes you have a tendency to let's not just plant stuff. It's permanent, there's nothing more permanent, hopefully, than a tree. So get some sort of professional and see what we could work, and what MDOT provides, they probably have someone. So that was our only thing, came out of the meeting.
Okay. All right, thank you for the update. Anything else? The hackberry tree project. I think at our last meeting, we designated, am I right, September 20th?
Yes,
Does that sound right to everyone? September 20th,
9 to 12, I believe.
from 9 to 12, over at the Veterans Memorial Park, to work on cleanup around the hackberry trees.
That's the one, September.
Yes, this month.
On 3 parks, people will participate.
Okay.
I'd be one of them.
Yes.
So there'd be 2 others.
Yes.
Good.
9 to 12.
9 to noon.
Here, I underlined it there.
Okay.
And that would be just to do whatever we can within reason, of course, but.
What is the scope of that
I
project?
thought the scope was, the concern was cleaning up and around the hackberry trees in that area.
Are they trees or bushes? I don't know what they are.
They're considered trees. Their lumber is harvested for a number of purposes, or has been. That's hackberry right there, that cane. So my understanding is they're trees.
Are we gonna trim, what, they're kinda asking, what to bring? Are we supposed to trim the trees, or are we gonna be raking in the Veterans Park, or what equipment should people bring, or?
So I can't answer the scope of work because that's developed from this commission. What I will say is, we have a bunch of tools in the lockup at the city DPW, rakes, power washers, blowers, edgers. So what I would ask is, when you get the scope of work defined, if you could just get a hold of me prior to, I can help facilitate getting the tools, make them available.
Well, I think
For
this,
the
Jane,
volunteers.
this was kind of your,
And my thought was to just do something to start with and then maybe determine what else needs to be done, like the trees. I don't think we really, other to determine if there's a lot of suckers on the trees or something, those need to be taken off for the health of the tree. But to determine what should be done next time or in the future.
Well, if we have a group over there, I think we should plan it out a little bit, because if we have enough people,
right, we could,
I think we should look at, maybe go over there real quick afterwards or something.
I was gonna say, I can always get Gordy and potentially
Yes.
somebody who's
Yeah.
on the tree commission or part of the conservation district to like walk that with me and Gordy.
That'd be
And then
good.
we can, you know, is it Gordy and then another professional who actually has an eye for, okay, what should be done? Maybe then we can do that in the next, 3 days and create some sort of list and report back. Would that be sufficient, Chief Glass?
Sure.
and then if you could send us an email, just remember, if you reply back, just reply back to Andrew, do not reply back to all.
Do you think there's value in seeing if someone from the Parks Department at the DPW maybe could be there too and get input from them? That is kind of their area.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who's a professional in it. So I think, yeah, anybody from the Parks Department, is Brandon Prince part of the Parks Department?
He's a lead man for
Okay.
DPW. The conversation would start with him, I think. So if I could be included on what day and time you guys are thinking about being there, and
Sure.
And maintenance for the future then too, as far as how is that gonna be taken care of?
well, I think they maintain them. I don't know, this is not my department, so I don't want to speak to what their
And I
maintenance
didn't
plan
look at
is.
But like down the hillside, there's grass that's not being, taken care of, things like that.
So what area, that's what I guess I'm thinking, what area are we defining that we're gonna start with? Because if we have enough people, I think we should organize this in a plan to accomplish quite a bit that day, because otherwise people don't return.
There's a new sidewalk area from the veterans area where they have monuments and everything. And from there all the way down to the bridge is a fairly new sidewalk within the last decade, certainly. And so that whole area along there, and that's where the hackberry trees were planted. Some were removed at one time for the
When the channel was-
stabilization of the.
Yeah, when the channel was widened.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like what I'm hearing from this commission is that we can probably accomplish a lot of things at once. So
That's what I think.
if, when you go down there, maybe you develop your scope of work from what your eyes see on scene, and you can loop in the parks worker too, so they're aware of what it is, and they would be able to say, yay, nay, good idea, bad idea, you might need this. So I think probably when you have a date and time you want to go down there and do kind of a recon, that's what I think is when you really develop your scope of work. You might get there and say, because we're into summer, say, oh, there's not much here. Or you might get there and say, wow, we have a lot of trimming to do. And so having the right people in that conversation, NRBC, parks worker, the tree specialist person, I think that's how you get your scope of work. Does that
And
make?
If we have a power washer, check the sidewalks. I mean, that one person could power wash, and I don't know if there's water there, but if we have the DPW, we could have a tank or something, and power wash that sidewalk, or what needs to power, if there is anything in Veterans Park. 2 years ago, I think Kelly Greavy and power washed the band shell, so I just don't know what area we're completely. talking
Yeah,
about.
I think we used water we didn't use it from a fire hydrant. I think we used water from a private residence. I'd have to look or talk to Kelly Grieve. So I guess,
You know,
I guess the whole
Veterans
thing starts
Park
with the
is
scope.
used. People.
Yeah, and I think people will use that area more for walking, and just driving by, it's gonna look better too.
Well, yeah, going back to the walkthrough, I think if we can schedule that for either the 8th or the 9th, I'm out of town all of next week, starting Tuesday until Friday. And so I'll try to get something together either on the 8th or the 9th with the stakeholders we mentioned.
Yep.
And then report back to this group as to what they think's an appropriate scope of work and what's actually manageable, and what might have to be left to the DPW and their skill set to do. And so we'll get a couple people down there, hopefully next week early.
Good.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yep.
Anything else on that at the moment? I think Andrew will send us kind of all an email reporting back, and then we'll kind of have a better idea of what we're looking at for that day. All right, it says fall cleanup, city hall, outside decor. I know we had originally talked as having a fall project as maybe doing some cleanup service project, but because we're doing the hackleberry tree project now, that's kind of, we're not. But Liz had wanted to maybe do some fall decor to kind of spruce up City Hall, and I think, Chief, you were gonna check on that.
Yeah, well, when I was preparing to meet with the city manager, it dawned on me that I probably need some details from this group, as he's probably gonna ask me a number of questions. So I guess just understanding before I talk to him, what exactly are we looking to do and how are we looking to purchase these items? So I can bring specific information to him as a decision maker.
Andrew, were you talking about planters or containers of some sort?
I don't remember if I was the one to bring it up, but yeah, it was Liz.
I brought it up, but then
Yep.
you mentioned planters.
Yeah, well, I know I've had
As the
a,
size, will a planter fit on there? I was gonna measure it and I didn't do that.
I had
One
a
of those
business
guys.
owner downtown bring that up to me, that why don't we have a planter up there similar to the black ones? But that was just an idea that somebody else had suggested, and so
I'd
I
like-
think any decor could go. I know.
Yeah, like the two side pieces that stick out. It would be very nice, you know, on those flat panel things. And I don't know if a big planter would fit there or if you just had a big pot. And just do it with, you know, flowers in the summertime, fall decor with pumpkins and gourds and something in the fall, and then in Christmas, put some Christmas greens out there.
Okay, so we're not talking necessarily about decorations, like fake presents on City Hall steps, are we? We're not talking about decorations necessarily, we're talking about,
More harvest type.
Well, we're talking all the seasons. I think that the city hall, it would be nice to see, just start with planters, just seasonal planters. And whether it's planters or flower, whatever you want to call them, big flower pots, but something, we'll look at it. I'll.
if you, I was gonna say, if you don't mind, just,
Yeah.
I'll walk you out and you can show me that, I can
Yes.
bring that to Bill.
Do,
Yeah.
whatever, AI draw it out. what
Pink
would look
Hallmark.
best.
Liz, what I was thinking about that for tonight is that whatever, well, first of all, who's gonna pay for this?
Well,
that
the
was the
vision is the
question.
first part, the affordability, sustainability is the second part of the conversation. I want
I
to
don't think
really,
it should be, it's like, I don't envision this being super expensive, you know, I'm not, you know, if the planters, we might have at DPW a planter, if that works. Otherwise, a couple pots and flowers, but then pumpkins, I mean, I would provide some of those pumpkins, and then greens, you know, just big things, greens with ornaments on it or something, but we could do it very nice.
But it
it's-
needs to be big.
It has to be big,
Yes,
it has to be
Yes.
big. No, it can't be a little pumpkin. or a
Because
little-
the
Yeah,
building's so
this
big.
is a beautiful building, and it's an
Yeah.
important building.
And I wouldn't mind
think
seeing it,
your
we'll walk
idea-
out afterwards.
Okay.
And there are some, I don't know if it'd come out of, and I don't know if we used all our money.
Well,
we,
we have $2,500, but that was a question that I asked at the last meeting, is if, I don't know if our funds can be spent on that. But that was something that Chief was, once he knows the scope of the project.
Let's go.
yeah, because knowing Bill Gamble is very detail oriented, as soon as I say we're looking at, he's gonna say, what exactly are you looking for? So he can answer that, and if we have to, so.
Give me a couple days and I'll kind of see if I can draw up something and figure it out.
As long as we have an idea of the stuff, then we can first get the question answered. Can we use public funds for public property, which I assume that's gonna be yes, but let's,
Yes.
after today, I'll meet with you and I'll have a better idea, and then I can get those questions answered. So,
And we, you know, probably looking at it long-term, we may want to have this taken over by, and Gordy's plate is full, but, you know, even, you know, like the gardens down on the Riverwalk, there might be a group that would take that over, some, you know, whether it's some garden group or something, or 2 people or whatever, that would keep those, you know,
Would there be a reason why our commission couldn't be that group?
no, we should be.
I'm just asking.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. The Parks Commission does, like the Lions Pavilion.
Yeah.
Those seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we plan them and change them, so yes, I think that'd be very, wow,
Mm-hmm.
good.
Okay. So, Chief, you will get some answers for us.
Yeah, and when I get answers, I don't think this is something I need to wait till next meeting. I'll send an email out, because I'm just disseminating information. Just please don't reply.
Right.
If you want to get a hold of me, call me individually, so, yeah.
Well, in fall especially, and winter maybe, should be fairly inexpensive. It'd be more the flowers, like in summer.
Yeah.
Or you could just put beach grass in them.
That's an idea too.
do
Or
that
some grass
all
anyway.
over town now, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love beach
But we need
grass.
some color and it needs to be welcoming. It's City Hall.
Yeah.
It is visited by, you know, employees and taxpayers and, yeah, just make it, it's, like Jane said,
And
it's a
they're
gorgeous
usually
building.
crabby when they come in.
Yeah, we just wanted to-
They want to put a smile on it.
But that must be an important building.
Yeah. This is a happy place.
Yes.
All right. So, Chief is going to get some more information for us and let us know when he does.
Now that I have specifics, I'll get you an answer.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, on this agenda, we don't have anything for new business. I think we have a couple irons in the fire as it is that we certainly will be spending our fall months on. So if anyone has any ideas for new business, let me know. We can get them added to the agendas coming up. Okay. Public comment. All right, for the good of the,
Yeah.
good of the order, Jane.
No, nothing.
Okay, Kathy?
That dumpster at the, Armory, do we do that more than once a year?
We do it, that's a spring project.
Just a spring?
Yes.
project? Okay,
Yes.
someone asked me if we were gonna do it in the fall.
Oh, okay,
Okay, just, thank you.
yep. Liz?
Nothing that, I think though there is a tire opportunity in the county, right, coming up. I think so.
I think you're
So that would
right.
be something beautification, if someone has
Yeah.
tires, there's a small charge, I think, for it, but I think it is county run. It's not
Yes,
city
it's
run.
county run, yes. Andrew?
Nothing for me.
I don't have anything, Chief?
I have nothing.
Okay. Would someone like to make a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
Okay. So moved.
Get a visual.